Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Dark Flintstone Plays Life is Strange. And we're going to be playing episode 4. That is, we're going to continue. This is the episode where shit really gets fucked up. If I remember any of that correctly from my previous playthroughs. So, without haste and without further ado, let's play. Excuse me. Forgot to mention, today, again, same spiel. We're gonna be playing for an hour and a half, then I'm gonna take a break, then we're gonna play the other hour and a half, or, well, until the episode ends, really. Because yesterday I realized that it was only like 15 minutes until the episode ended, so I had to sort of cut this thing, play the rest of it today, and then sort of cut it together. And I don't want to do that for Dark Room, for the second part of Dark Room, so we're just going to play until the episode ends, period. But I've been talking way too much again. Let's just start with episode 4, Dark Room.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa! You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with!
Don't ever touch me again, freak! Let's talk about your superpower. What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
Yeah, so Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Bullshit. In the end, we're gonna have to make one of two decisions. One of two decisions. So that's bullshit. And well, yeah, last time in Chaos Theory, we decided to, well, we wanted to make everything better, but fate and time and the universe was like, fuck you, and in trying to make everything better, trying to make everything right, we fucked it up. And Chloe is now disabled because of us. Episode 4, Dark Room.
It's weird hanging out with you. It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Okay. Talk about the incident. Blame William. Okay, like I said, we're playing this on evil mode, but this is one of the things where you don't really know what's the worst choice. Let's say blame William.
You don't really blame William, do you?
For getting me the hybrid I wanted for my Sweet 16? No, I blame the asshole who cut me off and sent me into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything.
Fuck.
I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, she says that girl. So this basically changed everything. So before the storm, it doesn't even happen in this reality. Okay, we could. Again, that's the problem. What's worse? We could either say Rachel, or we could say we could be clueless and be like, "What missing girl? The fuck are you talking about?" You know what? I'm gonna say you mean Rachel.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name.
Exactly.
You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
It might be.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too. But I don't have much hope these days.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. I was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
Haha, interesting.
None taken.
Interesting. And there's the lighthouse.
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me.
You're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive. When you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Alright, finally we get to walk around again. But first things first, did anything change in our... Blackwell rules. Fashionable too. Ah! Even her diary entries have changed. I mean, listen to this. September 21st. Yes, I'm older, and thanks to Vic and Nathan, we're going with nicknames now. I'm now a bit more fashionable too. They surprised me with the most beautiful straw pork pie hat wrapped up, what the fuck, furoshiki style. Best birthday party ever. Also drunkest. I can't sleep. Yeah, pretty much a shitload of stuff changed. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I missed the ant with the feather and the two people there. Okay. Dark room. Let's see that. Okay, that pendant. Her 3-bullet pendant. Let's see, there's a bird's nest. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that was... Let's see, look.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now.
And it's all your fault.
That's a serious heat lamp. I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun.
Okay, Faith. Yeah, three angels. We got 3 birds, We got 3 dead whales, 3 angels. I wonder what all of that shit means.
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
Okay, where's water? What? Cup, water, here.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring. Ouch.
It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
Ooh. What do you remember? Seems like yesterday. You're right. Oh, we're gonna go with you're right. We're gonna make it as obvious as possible that we know something that she doesn't.
You're right. I wish I could take us all the way back there again.
Wish I could build us a DeLorean.
Oh, well, with your scientific mind, you might do that. But time travel can screw things up, too.
Plus, he'd have to be my live-in assistant to help me build a machine. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends?
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
Interesting comment that she made about that Megan Weaver, whatever her name was, that after her accident, that girl more or less started skipping school. It's kind of what she did after her dad died. So, yeah, so basically time fucked that up too.
I know this is a dumb question, but are you lonely here?
Yes, dumb question. I don't mind being alone. I can't exactly go party like a rock star, though. Or get in any teen trouble with the folks.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
I bet.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated. Is it worth it?
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I do one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Chris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. You better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. Chloe is still a punk at heart.
Okay.
It's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Hot Wheels chat room, cool. Let's see. Miss Blue. Okay, I'm assuming Miss Blue is... Sorry, Handybot. Fair safety, do not give any... Yeah, get your person... Yeah, something that Dragon Lord didn't consider. Okay, Miss Blue. So what are you doing? Talking with you. Haha, no shit. I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. OMG, love. Scott Bakula rules. So do you. I hope we can meet soon. Not if you're in San Francisco. Hey, I have to take care of some body work. Let me get back to you while you're binging on Bakula. You better. Hello? Okay. Makeup.
There's the old Chloe. She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating. Nothing but medical supplies.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how just a little sand can cause such a big mess.
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the butterfly thing.
So I've heard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can we take a look at...
That must be her mighty morphine machine. No more bongs for her.
Ooh, Teddy!
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now. At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe. Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student. Gutless bastard. I am so glad Chloe stole your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
Okay, Blackwell Academy, the 8th of August, 2011. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as principal, I am in sympathy with your numerous requests for Chloe's special needs in regards to her wheelchair and class accessibility, etc. Blackwell prides itself on making sure students with disabilities receive full compliance under the Americans with Disabilities Act. However, given that the campus and buildings all have been constructed pre-1977, our school has not yet undergone the modern renovations necessary to fulfill the needs of your daughter and her regrettable condition. Sadly, with recent deplorable federal cuts in education, it will take more fundraisers to fully update Blackwell Academy. But that day will come. Chloe is, without a doubt, an amazing student with great potential despite her handicap, and I believe she would find a more fitting, rewarding scholastic environment at the H. West Miskatonic Institute in Bolton. They have a rich legacy of disabled graduates, and I know that Chloe would achieve her usual academic leadership in more comfortable surroundings. With her outstanding GPA, there is no doubt that Miskatonic would welcome Chloe with open halls. Okay? Should that be with open arms? I hope you will seriously consider this suggestion, as I'm sure your daughter would prefer to attend a school that can cater to her many needs. In the same spirit, I've also enclosed brochures for other potential schools in the Oregon region. If you have any questions, please contact my office. But that doesn't really sound all that bad. I mean, all he's saying is that they don't, and it's not even their fault. It's the government that basically, or Oregon state funds that were cut for education, so they couldn't do it even if they wanted to.
Snow globes are taking over. Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
Okay, drawer search. Let's see what's in there.
Ah, here's the DVD.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh my god. I made
Pirate
it
power.
when we were 12.
Okay, let's pop that bad boy in. Let's see, and I think we both fell asleep. You. Oh no. Oh no, Chloe's awake. Chloe's awake, okay.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me. And Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch.
Ugh.
Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No. I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Okay, so we can finally go out. Let's see, what were our photo ops again? Okay, first one is the window. Well, I guess we can open the window if that's possible. No. Victoria. Nathan was worried too. If you want to talk, my door's open. Love you. Okay. Oh wait, we have a few other notes. Alyssa. So that... Interesting. Okay, now Alyssa tossed that, because if you'll remember, either last episode or in episode 2, Alyssa got hit with toilet paper in the hall, and now we got hit by Alyssa. Interesting. I wonder if how that plays out if you actually tell her about it. See, Taylor... Peace out. Mom. That's how I'll go digital. Soon, okay. Alright, so we got every thing.
Joyce is a food coupon boss.
Yeah, I think in that situation they actually do have to.
No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies.
Okay, but I can't do anything with the window.
Dear sir, you are screwed.
Okay, let's go outside. Okay, bird's nest.
I'm sorry, Bongo Kitty. But you passed on before I changed this reality.
Ah, poor thing.
The house looks so great. William finally had the time to paint the house and fix up the garden. Look at all these dead birds. It's happening here too?
Hmm. See, okay, she has something to say about the
Chloe
drawing.
actually moved our drawing so she could see it from her room. Chloe. Oh man, the swing is gone now. It must have been sad for Chloe when William took it down.
Well, at some point I assume they would have. I mean, if you're like 13 years old, I think, well, no, they'd still play with it when they're 13, but I assume at some point you just get too big for it. Too big and too old for it. So, okay, let's open. Holy shit, it looks completely different now. And again, the tartan pattern, I'm telling you guys, that definitely means something.
Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. I never heard much about William's brother.
Okay. Hi, Bill. Sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up, and I'm being sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go there to work in these days. You have to go where the work is in these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story. Money is nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Chloe and Joyce for me. Hang in there, Billy. Your brother Aaron. Okay.
They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again. Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Let's see, poster.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
There are no coincidences. Not anymore.
Never had to hide from Step Douche. I guess we stopped growing up together.
Alright, let's sit down.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this. I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
I got an interesting proposition here. Why don't you go back? I mean, you did it before, you can do it again with the photo. Then leave reality as it is, let William die, then come back to punk Chloe and talk to her about that. Be like, okay, so we got these two options. I mean, Chloe knows that you can jump through time. So, window look.
Apparently, the only thing that hasn't changed is this view. It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it?
Open.
Oh, Max, it is so nice to have you around.
Alright, but that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna go out again. I'm not gonna say a word to you. Just gonna go out and be creepy. Okay, maybe I need to turn the light on. That's a good idea. Mirror look.
How's it going, Time Tripper? Funny.
Okay, let's take a look.
It's almost the same. Just more medicine.
Let's search here.
Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
Okay, but where is... Unless the whole photo op comes when we get to back to the actual, the actual present, the actual real reality. Well, let's talk to Joyce first. Let's see what she has to say.
Chloe to stay in touch with her friends.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
Okay, I'm not gonna read through every letter. I'm just gonna leave them on the screen for a couple of seconds. I mean, you can pause it. Once it's on YouTube, you can pause it and read it for yourself anyway.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future. That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture. William is trying so hard. He's still awesome.
Dr. Bill. Okay. Okay, but I find it weird that you have the read option
Things aren't as neat and tidy
even
as they used
when it's very clear what's on the document. Let's see. Let's just open that right in her
Joyce
presence.
is already a supermom.
I mean, see? Here, you can still do that. But you can clearly read Supermom. You can clearly read Lead the Family. And you can clearly read Dr. Bill.
Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner.
Alright, let's
Good
talk.
morning, Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
Okay, let's talk
I
about
wish I
Chloe.
was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
I hope so.
I hope so. You guys do such an amazing job taking care of her.
We can only do so much, and she gets damn sick of her parents. That's why it's so important you came to spend time with her. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm
She's
so
gonna
sorry
die.
I have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Ooh, we can bring up David Matson and see what she has to say about him.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
If she knew.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. And we're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I are lucky to have him.
Okay. Let's see, is William still the same?
Is William still the same? After everything that's happened?
For better and for worse. But always for the better. I never thought I'd love a man so much I can't imagine life without him. It sounds corny, I know.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit. Things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
Oh, we fucked this family up big time. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go down. Because I don't think there's a photo op up here. None that I've seen. Let's talk to William. Let's see. He's looking over the papers. Bills, I'm assuming. Yeah, I know. Carol Karagotka. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in the end we have to make one of two choices. We're either gonna destroy the town, or we have to kill Chloe. But before we do any of that, that's still a long way away,
Hey,
we talk to William.
Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
Okay, let's talk about the care room first.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. You could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
Yeah, that must be fucking awful. Like, it's not like here where a lot of that stuff would be covered by the insurance. That could be actually something interesting to look up. I might do that after that episode and come back in not dark room, polarized. And before we get into polarized, I could maybe, yeah, I could look up if that what parts of that would be actually be covered by my insurance. That would be an interesting thing to figure out, or to find out, rather. Let's talk about Joyce.
Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
Let's see, crazy weather, Prescott family, Rachel Amber. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but what I wanted to say, in order to figure out what would, if my insurance, what that would actually cover, I'd have to look up Chloe's exact condition. Maybe paralyzed, paraplegic? I don't know. Probably says in the wiki. Okay, let's bring up the Prescott family.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question.
Sounds like
Evil. Period.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
Okay, let's talk about the crazy weather.
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
I was reading about that missing girl, Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. It's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
I'm having a thought here. Let's see, whether Rachel would still be missing in that reality, but yeah, that actually wouldn't make sense, considering what we're gonna find out. It actually, yeah, it does make sense. Rachel would still be missing in that reality.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
Oh, is she mad at me? Glad you're here. Okay, is she mad at me for basically destroying her entire life?
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch? She should be. I have no excuse.
She was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
Alright. I don't think he has anything more to say. Let's just...
These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Jesus. Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
No, because Rachel missing, as we're going to find out both at the end of Life is Strange 1 and at the end, or during the entirety of Before the Storm, that actually has nothing to do with Chloe. That's an entirely separate chain of events that Chloe has no hand in whatsoever.
No, I don't think
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys.
Yep, sometimes it's the smallest things. For example, at some point, I remember I wanted to go online and see if there were episodes of the German version of of the Super Nanny, because I used to watch that stuff back then. And then I couldn't find that, but I landed on a site that was critical of such. And eventually that made me stop watching TV altogether. Realize that most of it is just garbage and there's no reason to watch it. Alright, I think I've looked at everything here. Right, I don't think we can... Okay, that goes back to Chloe. I don't think we can go in here, no. Let's see, flyers.
Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
It's 44 Cedar Avenue. 44? Wasn't that a number that popped up? Ah, no, right. The derp. Yeah, that's the house number. I'm fucking retarded. Shoot me.
Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
No, I wanted to look at the mail.
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, I can't go in here, and I really don't, because what we need, the first two on the list are the pendant, the 3-bullet pendant, and the bird's nest, or the 3-bullet pendant, and that looks like an Inuksuk statue. Inuksuk? No, Inuktitut is the language. I hope I'm not just saying a bunch of bullshit here. Okay, morphine. Okay, wait. I think that's the... is that now, or does that come later? At some point, we're gonna have to make the second big... Well, it's not really a big decision. Or is it really? I don't know. Well, we have to make this decision whether we kill Chloe or leave her alive. And since we're playing this an evil playthrough, we're obviously going to leave her alive.
Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary's like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
Okay, where's the photo album? Okay, is that in a drawer? No, that's where DVDs or photo album. There it is. Let's take it. Alright. Yeah, I assume we have to take the photo ops after all of this. If not, then fuck it, then we just missed a few. Wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Okay, how about we turn that book a little bit more to the right so she doesn't have to look at like upside down photos.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you. Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us.
That's that
It's
one.
hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo. Maybe I could.
Yeah, do it.
Listen, Max.
Fucking do it.
My
Now.
respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. You understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
I'm sorry, Chloe. I can't do that. Accept, refuse, I don't know. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Chloe. I can't. It wrecks me to see you in any pain, but I don't have any right to do this.
I'm an adult. I'm giving you the right.
Joyce and William.
I already said my goodbyes to them, but they won't honor my wishes. You will, right?
I can't kill you with an overdose.
Max, I'm dying from my illness, not my dosage. This accelerates the process. I'd rather go out on a wave than a rock. And I want my best friend to help me out.
I am going to help you, but not like that. You have to believe me, Chloe.
Why, Max? You're just bailing on me, like everybody else. Why don't you go now? You've been wanting to since you got here, right?
Oh shit.
So go and don't come back.
Oh no.
Chloe.
Just take the
I'm
picture.
never leaving you again.
Take the fucking picture. And do what's necessary. Come on.
I'm sorry, William.
Alright. And now we're back.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
He's never leaving.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Yes, and now... that doesn't happen. It goes all back the way it was. Okay, that photo is hilarious. Rachel. Yep. None of this happens. Cool. Made a sort of I don't know what they call it, like police board, you know, connect the dots thing. That's pretty cool. And we're back.
Chloe, you're back.
Whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high. Thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore.
Ooh,
I'm just spaced out too.
if she knew.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Can I go out? No. Examine. Okay, I guess it's all the same in all the stuff here.
Getting lost in all this
Photo! Ah, so that's... okay, so that's... ah, that's that, okay. So, atmospherical. Okay. So we weren't supposed to look for exactly that. I'd never actually thought about that, but the photos, do they get harder? Or is it just... like, I have the feeling that they actually get harder. Let's say for work. Okay, this is the one song that I actually kind of don't like.
Keep digging, Chloe.
Snowdo. Ah, that's the thing that we fucking
The
broke.
Snowdo is still broken apart. Like William from Chloe.
Well, at least we know that that's a normal reality. However, there's something that I wanted to... well, it doesn't really make sense after William leaves. That talk that that Chloe, I was gonna say, that Max has with Chloe, of course that wouldn't exist in in the real in the real world. So again, we've more or less manufactured another reality. You know what I'm saying? Because if you play the DLC where that actually plays on that day, you basically play as young Max. That scene doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. So it's kind of weird, if you know what I'm getting at. Okay, but let's take a look at that. Let's play CSI Arcadia Bay.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants.
Probably not a good idea.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatever.
You can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Don't remind me.
Well, that's an
I just want
idea.
him off your back. Our back.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom was giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
That's an idea.
Use this level of my rewind power.
Why not?
It's way too dangerous. and
You've done it
I need to
before.
navigate the present without messing up the past. It's amazing how innocent our drawings were compared to what we're doing now.
Yeah, why? Again, but that actually raises a great point. Like, Victoria, why not beat the shit out of her and then rewind time? And it's like, okay, you had your revenge, you had the opportunity
Once we were this close to finding Rachel.
to go into rage mode.
Oh no. That
What?
poor little bird has been trapped in here.
That thing's still here. Why? Light switch on. Bird. Shoe. Okay. Okay, let's open the window. And scare it out.
Fly, be free.
Look.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
Alright, let's go downstairs. Okay, but I can sort of understand the... What's the opposite of satisfaction? Okay, I can understand that you're not really satisfied after that. After that, in the sense of, okay, you did it. You just punched someone who you really hate, and you can go back and pretend like nothing happened, but, you know what I mean? There is no end goal to this, because nothing changed.
You broke up my family.
What?
I salute you.
David,
Okay.
I didn't try
Yeah.
to hurt you. Ever.
Yes, sir.
But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late, isn't it? You just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
Uh-oh. Well, we're playing this on evil mode, so no fucks are given. We're gonna just ruin people's lives as we go along. Warren! The hell do you want? Or we could all go. Cool. Okay, let's see, we have more. We have one from Chloe, let's see. No worries, I have a beanie, I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet. That was no emoji. Okay. Richard Marsh, that's the second one. Okay, kid's funeral. Alright. Plant? I've killed my plant Lisa. Or Lisa. Talk soon. Yo, we let that plant just fucking die. What? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan. Thanks, Christian, for what? Juliet. From... Let's see. Besides everything, what? Are you busy? Okay, I think that's where you should pick up. Hey, Juliet, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me what's going down. Besides everything, I was just curious. I've heard named Frank who lives in RV. Yep. Sketchy meth head. Not quite. Okay, Dad is a boring ass fuck. Private number, let's see. Okay, we still have the feminazi comment. Oh yeah. Holy shit.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So if you'll remember, from like literally 5 or 10 minutes ago, this was Chloe's room. This was where the bed was. This was where the computer and all that was. That didn't exist. And this was a locked bathroom.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding?
Oh, let's find out. Use. Can we open that? Okay, let's just...
Shit. For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a way to break this padlock.
What? What do you mean you don't have time? You have all the time in the world. You literally do. Note.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Best Mr. Madsen, thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. Best Mr. Prescott. Yeah, let's just...
Okay. I can use that crowbar to pry open the locker.
Yeah, let's just commit vandalism. 'Cause why not?
Sorry, David, but I bet you would do the same thing as me.
Probably not.
Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Yes.
Oh shit. Nathan. Ah, that was that where Nathan beat us up. Or beat up Warren. Yeah. Okay.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
But before we do that, let's see, there was another photo op. Okay, let's see if we can get the bird's nest.
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
If it's even here anywhere. Nest. Not even on the roof. Oh, look.
William never finished painting that wall.
Well, it doesn't look all that bad. I mean, you look at the neighbor house. It doesn't look any different. I mean, sure, I'm assuming that wood's actually treated, but it's not painted or anything. Neither is this one here. And you only got here the red house and the blue one. So it doesn't really stick out. I don't know what your problem is, girl. Alright. But I don't see any bird's nest anywhere. Okay, maybe. Oh, hi, Mr. Castro. Do you know where I can find that bird's nest? I'm looking for the photo op here, the bird's nest. Would be cool, because some of the stuff I actually missed, and I want to get as much of it as possible. Yeah, we're gonna have to go upstairs anyway. Let's see, maybe it's in a room. That could be an option.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
What?
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted.
Now let's go find out what Nathan is hiding in his room.
We have to be extra careful.
Max, now it's time for Nathan Prescott to be afraid of us.
Okay, maybe we can take the photo op here in the garden.
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson.
Name of the game, Life is Strange.
And this is my...
And we're playing this game on quote-unquote evil mode, meaning, I'm just going to pause that for a moment, in this game you can make certain decisions that impact gameplay, and in this specific instance, we're going to take as far as it is possible, the worst possible choices that are available to us. In a lot of cases, it's not going to work, but in the instances where it does work,
it's a long story.
We're gonna fuck shit up so bad.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party.
You're welcome.
So I hope you'll be there to celebrate. Even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend. And I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
And nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will.
Ooh.
Poor teacher.
You are out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the Rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. Haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
I'm gonna say this much. You don't really want to get involved with Mr. Jefferson.
Let's see if I can find out where Nathan is.
Before we do that, let's see if we have a photo op. Let's see, what would be the next one? Okay, so apparently I missed the bird's nest, unless it goes Chloe, then stone structure, then bird's nest. In which case, I take back everything I ever said. But I think we have to take a photo from Totem. Look. No. Can we go? Yeah, we can. Alright.
One photo. For posterity.
Okay, we don't have... Let's see. Calibrating. Alright, so...
Okay,
Look.
where did these rocks come from? This is too Blair Witch for me.
Blair Witch. Oh, Blair Witch, yeah.
That's so ironic that Warren...
Interesting movie. And Film Theory actually has a really cool video. It's actually one of the few videos that I actually like. I mean, it's one of the older videos, back when MatPat actually still gave a shit and didn't just put out shit for you know, for clickbait. Okay, hey Brooke.
Hey Brooke, how are you?
Considering what happened to Kate, I could be better. Are you okay?
Okay, let's talk about the whales. All those beached whales.
I can't get my limited brain around that eclipse and the beached whales. I was hoping the science department had some ideas.
Warren and I are supposed to compare notes and theories this weekend.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Two big brains are better than one. Or mine.
We'd get the Nobel Prize if we could explain this phenomenon, but even Miss Grant has no clue.
Okay, what about that drone of yours? That was pretty nice.
Taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant finally gave up and let me fly her again. But you're going to the drive-in with Warren, so you don't have time to fly my drone.
Really? I can't fly your drone because I'm going to see ape movies with Warren?
You are perceptive, Max. Now, excuse me. My drone needs me.
Oh, yeah. And when we were in the alternate reality, Brooke hitched up with Warren, and it appears that Brooke, you know, has a crush on Warren, but because we're making a move, she either doesn't want to or wants to see how this all plays out in case we fail, in case Warren dumps us. And yeah, I kind of like these little yeah, kind of like these little tweaks, these little details here and there. Okay, let's see.
Justin, it's been so long since I've seen
Okay, I'm
you.
gonna be on the lookout for the bird's nest. Rachel owes me money. We already saw that one. Rachel owes me money. Pay up, bitch.
Dude, I wish.
Ooh.
I'm working on it.
Memorial tribute. Yeah, but that only appears if you manage to save Kate, which we didn't because this is an evil playthrough, and we let her die. Despite there not being, as I've already lamented, despite there not being an option to just flat out say, yeah, then go jump off the roof and kill yourself. Okay, we could talk to Samuel and Miss Grant, but let's see. There was a photo up for the. That's episode 5. Here, the heart squirrels. I think you need to talk to Samuel for that. Because I remember there was one part where you can't do the photo op with the squirrels without. Yeah, I think that was that.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
Animals.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
Squirrels.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too. If something happened to them... Oh...
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
The only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Aww. Cute. Okay. Oh, we can take lure. Okay. So that was that.
Get that food in your belly.
Okay, we... Squirrel? What? Yeah! Photo! Yes! Knew it! Alright, okay, I think we can cut. We can scrap the bird's nest. The next thing that we're gonna have to look for are the footprints. Yay, I did it! Unfortunately, I missed a few others. Let's see, no, Chrysalis, I missed that sunset. In Out of Time, I missed the bone, with Frank's dog. Here, I missed a lot of stuff. The one that doesn't really count is the bird below the skeleton, because I read in forums that almost no one got that. It's this really weird thing where you have to do it immediately after a cutscene or something, and you have to position the camera in a really specific angle, or position the character in a really specific angle, and that's like really hard to do. But and I did try it up there with the statue that was in Victoria's room, and I have no idea what you have to do to take that picture. I mean, I stood in front of it, didn't do anything. Okay, where were you? Yeah, here in the other two I had no idea what that was. Okay, so the next one would be footsteps. Or footprints, rather. Let's see if we can find... Oh, shit. Okay, it's bad that you can't jump over that. That's Daniel. The guy who wanted to take our portrait, but since we're playing this on evil mode, we declined. Which, if you really think about it, isn't actually evil per se, but it is a negative decision. So, I counted it at that. Let's see what he has to... Let's just see what he has to say, if he brings it up again.
You look bummed out. Are you alright?
Hola, Max. I just figured out that my photos basically suck. I'm a wannabe artist.
Then take different photos, asshole.
Maybe you should try different subjects. Something more like your portraits.
That makes sense, but not if I can't choose the subjects in class. If only I could draw my photographs. I think I'll just sit here bummed out, thanks.
Well, technically you can. I mean, you look at some of the, stuff on DeviantArt, you know, the stuff that's actually good. There's some great, like, portraiture, drawings, paintings on there. But I see that we're over the hour and 30-minute mark, so I'd say I'm gonna stop this recording here and come back in 5 minutes, roughly, and then we're going to continue the rest of the episode. So I hope to see you all there. Until then, goodbye.